Hey guys, TGKS Productions. So a couple days ago, we did get a little bit more information from Rockstar regarding some content coming in the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC releasing Tuesday, December 13th, and also some reputable leaks that I want to discuss in this video. We're going to be doing all of that here. I did want to make this video when it first released a couple days ago. I just didn't get a chance. I was very busy. But let's get into it right now. Now, the first part of this video is going to be discussing information that came directly from Rockstar regarding new content coming in this DLC. It does have to do with the GTA Plus membership. However, the good news is that nothing from this DLC appears to be locked behind GTA Plus. It's more so just like cash and RP perks, as well as like some free items you get through GTA Plus. But nothing appears to be locked solely behind GTA Plus, where the only way you're going to get something from this update is through GTA Plus. So that, of course, is good news because I know that would make a ton of players angry. So starting off the newswire article here, I first want to take a look at this screenshot. We have two characters here. It appears to be Dax on the right holding a baseball bat, and he looks like the bat has a Anarchy livery on it, so that's pretty interesting. And then the character to the left, we don't know what his name is. However, we did see him in the previous Newswire article in the artwork for this DLC. In fact, he was behind a table where it looked like a type of drug was being made. In fact, he even has latex gloves on. So it might suggest that he's some sort of cook. We might encounter him in the story part of this DLC. He may work in our business, or we may encounter him in both parts. Behind these two characters, we have the MTL 6x6 Brigade, and there's more information below on what the use and purpose of this vehicle is going to be in the DLC. And then the setting of this screenshot appears to be the same area that we saw two newswire articles ago, which is that liquor store that is around the area of Sandy Shores, and it's the same liquor store that Chef, or the character Chef, has or had his cooking operation at. So now on to the text. The next update to Grand Theft Auto Online is coming to everyone on December 13th. Become a GTA Plus member to enjoy all the new event period filled with exclusive benefits, including special perks in Los Santos Drug Wars. Again, besides some holiday outfits, which you're going to see below, there's really nothing, no part of the DLC that is strictly locked behind GTA Plus. Looks like the story missions for the update are going to be called The First Dose. Now, there is a two-part story to this DLC, so maybe the second part will be called The Second Dose. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And then it looks like GTA Plus members are going to get 1.5 times GTA Cash and RP on the First Dose missions. This also will stack if there's any weekly event that has a Cash and RP bonus. And it looks like I was correct in predicting the use of the MTL Brigade in this DLC. The last news article mentioned being able to have a rolling chemistry set on the move, and I thought that could mean having a lab in a transporting vehicle. I suggested this may be the MTL Brigade use, and it looks like we will be able to install an acid lab in the back of this vehicle. Now, it does mention that you have to have completed the first dose and acquired the necessary lab equipment. I don't know if you're actually going to have to complete all the story missions to start this business. You'll for sure have to have the necessary lab equipment, but all the story missions, not sure. We'll have to wait and see if you have to actually have completed all of those as well. It does look like GTA Plus members will be able to install the Acid Lab for free and enjoy 50% boost to Acid production. However, this is only through the GTA Plus membership period, and then obviously once it renews into new period, that will end. And to finish off the GTA Plus benefits here, we have some festive outfits players will be able to receive. It looks like on the left here, we have a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer outfit. In the middle here, like a bad Santa. Looks like Santa's on a mugshot on the shirt there. And then on the right there, I believe that's supposed to resemble the Nutcracker. Rockstar also mentions there's going to be new property and vehicle benefits, although Rockstar doesn't really mention or is very specific on what that means here. And then they also talk about the recent increase in the 25% shark card increase on top of the 50% increase for GTA Plus members. And that is everything stated here regarding GTA Plus coming on December 13th. There probably will be more, but that is everything mentioned here. So on to the second part of this video, the leaks. Now, I'm obviously always very skeptical when it comes to any kinds of leaks. However, this particular leaker has been very accurate in the past for predicting DLC content. He's on the GTA forums. He goes by Alec8 or. In fact, TezFun2 retweets him before a lot of DLCs. So he's predicted accurately DLC content from the past. So it's definitely very interesting to see what he has to say about the potential content we are going to be receiving in the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC. To start off, he talks about 50-ish new vehicle slots, which is just insane. He accurately predicted 20 new vehicle slots in the Criminal Enterprise DLC, but 50 is pretty crazy. I don't expect there to be obviously 50 new vehicles in this update. That would be pretty crazy, but I wonder what Rockstar's potential reason would be for adding like 50 new vehicle slots. This also could even just be slots or like placeholder slots for future DLCs in the case that maybe there's not a property that's added in that update that has a garage in it. You'll be able to purchase other properties and obviously be able to fill those garages with the new vehicles in each DLC. However, it is interesting below that it does mention a Juggalo hideout, which talks about a vehicle workshop. Now, keep in mind, there aren't a ton of properties in GTA Online that have a vehicle workshop. One that comes to my mind is the Arena War Workshop. So given that, definitely hope they wouldn't be going like the Arena War type of DLC where there was like almost the same vehicle added. However, there was different like tiers, or not even necessarily tiers, but you had the apocalyptic category, the future category, and then like the nightmare category. I think those were the categories of the Arena War vehicles. However, they were pretty much all the same vehicle, just a different variant. I can't see them going back down that route just because that DLC really wasn't that popular. But I really hope that wouldn't be the reason why they're adding so many slots and then also having a vehicle workshop. But that is definitely extremely interesting. Looks like we're also going to be getting a handful of weapons in this DLC, particularly 4. Now, I believe that the CNC that he has here stands for cut content, because there are a handful of weapons as well as other content that never made it to GTA 5 when it released. But starting with the police rifle here, this could either be, I want to say, an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. Now, we do have a cut assault sniper that never made it into GTA 5 or GTA Online. It maybe could be that, however, it also could be an assault rifle. We did receive 2 assault rifles, one in each of the last 2 DLCs. So would they really consider adding another one? It may be a little crazy because when I think of a police rifle, I think of what the Noose already use in game, which is the carbon rifle, which essentially is an AR-15. Unless they add some sort of like M4 variant, and we literally just got an M16, which would be like the military variant. So I'm really interested to see if this will be a sniper rifle or an assault rifle. We also have a Ride SMG. Now, I could see this being the SMG that the Noose or SWAT members use in some of the older GTAs, such as like Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories. I believe this actually was even a cut weapon from GTA 5, so I definitely could see that. As far as a special version of the stun gun, I'm not really sure what that would be other than what we already have. And then a baton. Now we have the nightstick, which would be very similar to this. Obviously, the baton would be a melee weapon. The only difference I would see is the baton wouldn't have that handle that sticks out from sort of, I guess for lack of better words, the whacking part of where you whack the suspect. And I believe GTA 2 had a stun baton that was cut from it, so who knows, maybe we get a stun baton, but of course we'll just have to wait and see. There's also some mission themes mentioned here. Now, there's 2 I want to focus on out of all the ones mentioned. First, rescuing your cook. This sounds very similar to a raid because it's very specific on saying rescuing your cook. So, hopefully there won't be raids, but again, I wouldn't be very surprised if there are business raids in this DLC. And then also, or the last one I'll focus on here is the train crash. Now, I pointed out a train in the bottom left corner of the screen for the artwork of this DLC. So I definitely think a train crash could be very possible. And then lastly, we have a fun new collectible, Snowman. I wonder if this will be similar to the Jack-O-Lantern collectible event where it'll probably be a limited time, and then maybe there'll be, maybe we'll be able to visit like a handful of snowmen around the map. Hopefully it won't include anything where you have to visit like 200 snowmen or something to get a collectible. That was pretty ridiculous for the Jack-O-Lantern collectibles, but I'm definitely interested to see how that plays out, and that's pretty much everything for leaks regarding this DLC. So I sort of lied, there are a few more leaks that came out regarding vehicles that are be coming in this DLC, 5 in particular. Now whether they're going to be coming on day 1 or as drip fed content, that I'm not sure of. But starting with the first one here, we have the Journey 2. Now, this I sort of expected because in the original Newswire article teasing this DLC, there was a red journey. And when you purchase the journey in GT Online, it's from Pegasus. You can't modify it. In fact, even random journeys you may encounter in the world of Los Santos or Blaine County, you're not going to ever encounter a red one. So that definitely gave me a hint at a possibility of a new journey or being able to customize the existing one. We had the BF Surfer Custom, which has a livery on it, which references or an Easter egg to the Truth from GTA San Andreas. So that is extremely cool. We have the Overflawed Entity MT. Now, Overflawed in game is based on Koenigsegg. Now, I wasn't able to come up with an exact car model or counterpart for this particular vehicle. However, it does seem to reference more of the newer Koenigsegg, such as like the Regera, Jesco, or Absolute. Not sure exactly which one. It could be a mixture of all of them, but definitely the more modern Koenigsegg look. We also have the Classic M100, which its counterpart appears to be an 80s Chevy Malibu. And then lastly, the Anis 300R, which its counterpart appears to be the Nissan Z, which very distinctively can be seen by its taillights. I would say that what mostly gives it away, or what makes me think it's based off this vehicle, and that pretty much does it for vehicle leaks. In any case, guys, that's pretty much everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, found it extremely beneficial. Please, if you like, subscribe, share it, and let me know if you're excited for the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC, and have a great day.